Here's the thing with Stanton, guys. So he came on to the Yankees in 2017, and us Yankee fans should know him the best by now. That this is who he is. He goes through stretches where he looks like he's never swung a baseball bat before, and then he comes back and has a hot streak. Like, how do we not know this by now? Like, guys.
Well. Go.
All right, can I start? Can I shut up? Can I start somewhere? I noticed something today. So
Yeah, what'd you notice?
after the game, I did some grocery shopping, and then I came back with some fresh groceries, and I did some cooking, right? While I was cooking, I had some AirPods in, listening to some Yankees post-game. I've been noticing something. There's a trend going on where we need to fill the holes. I don't think anyone's talking about this, by the way.
Okay.
So post-game, last year, it was a lot of Taylor Swift playing in the background. They would just stand in front of the clubhouse, and you would hear a lot of Taylor Swift in the background. And that was a little bit of a conversation. They were saying Aaron Judge's DJ playing a lot of Taylor Swift, whatever. This year, it's like that by Metro, Future, and Kendrick on repeat every single time someone's talking. It's that song in the background. Now, I think they're sending a message. I think it's like Soto, different energy. Every single time someone speaks, if you go to Giancarlo today, he's standing in front of the clubhouse. If you go to Volpe's from today, is it on repeat? Like, what's going on? Who's sending that message to us, and what is the message?
I really thought you were going to have a real take there. So that's so disappointing that that's the angle you were going in.
What kind of thing? I'm really curious.
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a different energy. I don't know if they're trying to send a message per se. I mean, I like the different energy thing. I can tell you about the energy. Being at the stadium today, you know, my voice, a little hoarse. I was with the Bleacher creatures, you know, doing the roll call and stuff like that. So I see the new energy. I don't know if the music choice. I think you're misrepresenting. No, I think you don't know that they're different songs playing from the same album. A lot of rap sounds like the same kind of song.
No, the Kendrick verse is so like it's super recognizable. It's every single
so much
day.
Like how Kendrick is sneak dissing on Drake, the Yankees are sneak dissing on the MLB.
First of all, it's not sneak.
It's not sneak.
They take the sneak out of it and take the sneak out of the message that's being sent to us, and we're just missing it. I feel like we need to.
You know what a rapper they need more of in the Yankee clubhouse?
Oh! Wait a minute. Drake, Toronto, Canada.
Oh, that's something. I feel like that was like the Jersey.
Hold
I feel
on.
like that was like the Jersey Jerry, like Drake, Canada. Drake's birthday is October 22nd. 22nd. The number of Juan Soto. Like, see, like we're getting to. I was gonna say P Diddy is a really good rapper, but I don't know. I guess.
Okay, now you just love getting controversial. You with your Wander Franco, P Diddy, he loves. You guys got to catch on. This is a message being sent, and if we need to get the authorities involved,
subliminal, not subliminal. I mean,
it sounds like you're into something that you're not really openly talking about.
No, I mean, I'm just saying P Diddy is a good rapper. Wander Franco was a good baseball player. He no longer is a baseball player.
Let's try to guess who.
What's that guy on the Pirates from back in the day? Like 5 years.
Oh, Vasquez. Yeah. He changed his name or something.
Oh, geez. I mean, yeah, hard to do in prison, but.
All right, yeah. So how was the energy? Was the energy different? Like watching from TV, did you get a different vibe? Did you get a different?
Today was the Angel Hernandez game. A guy who will always make the baseball game about himself, not about the players, not about the fans, not the game itself. It's always about Angel Hernandez.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean a lot of calls. Like it was really funny. Like they did roll call. That's the first time I think I was really part of roll call, and I was with someone who was kind of sick and pretty tired and was not feeling it. And I was just like chanting like Gleyber Torres, Papa, like right in this person's face, and they're kind of not feeling it. But I was having a great time. As you know, the voice is sore. And then the chants after the roll call were Yankees baseball, AL East first place, AL East or whatever they were chanting, like first place, and then the next chant was fuck Angel, and they were doing like the fuck Angel chants like for like before he even started the game. And then what's hilarious is that the first batter, Glaber Torres to lead off the game, and there's funny business already. And like I sit down, I get my popcorn, I've been, and then already I see Aaron Boone coming out of the dugout. Glaber is just standing there, and I see Glaber like starting to like, get in his face, and I was like, what? Like
Glaber was
I didn't know what was going on. What I thought happened was like Glaber called time and he didn't grant him
that
time
call.
and he threw a strike. I thought
No,
that's what happened. But yeah, you saw it on TV. Can you tell me more? Because I haven't really seen the clip yet. But
I think it's definitely worth checking out. But it's crazy. This guy, fucking Francis or whatever his name is, he fully steps off the rubber, looks down at his feet, and then puts his feet back on and throws a pitch. Now Glaber in the box, he sees him take a step off the rubber. Obviously, Glaber steps out. What's happening? He throws his hands in the air and he throws a pitch. By the way, if that pitch was a strike, oh, that's a different story. But that pitch was also way out of the zone. It was a curveball that came up above his head and dropped in like maybe 4 or 5 inches outside the zone. And Angel Hernandez, of course,
no. He has the worst strike call of all time. He has the worst strikeout call. It'd be one thing if Angel Hernandez sucked as an umpire, but then he had like a really nice call, like the guy who does like, yeah, like he does like the thing from the back. Angel Hernandez
extra
just goes like
fast.
this, and then he goes like a smaller one here. He goes strike three, and it's just
Yeah.
like he looked like Fugazi, like
So awkward.
yeah, awkward, uncomfortable. I really think he's just there so that the MLB can like have controversy and like I really think it's for the views. Like there's no other reason why you would keep someone who's so
Crazy.
horrible at their job other than if it was good for the game. But yeah, terrible umpiring.
It clearly isn't good for the game. And then yeah, Torres surprisingly, like I don't think I've seen him get up in someone's face like that, and like he just kept talking. He was just chatting, chatting.
Yeah,
I've never
I
seen
think
that.
they
Like I've seen him get mad and disappointed, but like not like that. Like he was talking.
yeah, I think a lot of the players do that. Like they know Angel's terrible, so any call he makes, like a little bit. I saw some calls like a little bit off the plate.
Luis Heel was
That's
doing
my
that.
transition. Luis Hill was seemed to be like kind of disrespecting him, and like yeah, he's a bad umpire, but like you don't want to do that like that early in the game. I don't know what you saw on TV, but Hill looked good from where I could see him. His velocity was pretty low in the first part. In the first couple innings, he was like sitting like 94, 95, and then he started dialing it up. And he got 8 Ks that game. He looks really good. So obviously Garrett Cole being out, we need someone to step up. Luis Hill has some of the best stuff, if not the best stuff on this rotation. Like just plain like stuff wise, not location, not art of pitching type thing. Like his stuff is fantastic. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, just the weird back and forth with Angel was just strange. Like I don't know why. I didn't really see it though. Like what it looked like on TV. Like, was he like shaking his head at him or?
No, like so though when he walked in the run, well before that they were like kind of arguing about a ball being way outside. He thought it was a strike, and then he walks him on that same pitch outside. It was clearly outside. It wasn't borderline ball or strike call. It was a ball, and Heel kind of jumped up in the air, and then he like went to his knees, like he crouched down, and had a disgusted face on him, and it wasn't a good look. Like even if that was borderline and it wasn't Angel and someone like even if the call didn't go your way, you can't really like show up the umpire one and then two like that's not good body language. Like you just like all right, they missed a call, you got to keep fighting. It's bases loaded still. Like the game could have gotten really out of hand there, and I'm claps for him for getting out of that with just one run. It looked like it was about to like to seeing the expressions on his face, like it looked like it was about to get out of hand. And
I mean,
claps for
yeah,
him for staying cool.
when you throw 100, you can get yourself in and out of jams. Like he obviously loses control sometimes, but he can also work himself out. Like he has great stuff. One point I wanted to make is that Springer just absolutely kills us. Oh, that was also there was the F Springer chants that were heavy, like louder than Vladdy, Booze, or anything. Everyone they all still remember. There was a F the Astros chants while he was batting. Like, dude, people don't forget. I kind of love it. Like they're kind of all over him. But yeah, we got to find a way to get Springer out, like going like later in the year. I think he led off every single game with a double. Is that right?
Except for today, I think.
No, but I think he got a base hit. Or did he?
I think he got a hit today. Wait, hit or a walk? Did he? I don't know. He did lead off the first two games with a double.
Yeah, he's
That's for
he
sure.
he, he always kills us, and
Let's see. First.
kind of
Oh no,
felt
he flew out to
kind of
left
felt
today.
personal because they were saying like chanting "fuck Springer." It kind of felt personal. Um,
Are you like 100% sure this was about George Springer, not Isaac Springer?
it could have been me.
Is there a
Could have been me.
chance?
I was
Okay,
waiting for someone
something
when I
came
was
to
in the
mind.
bleachers and recording these videos and post them. I was waiting for someone a Bleacher Boys media fan to come up and say hi, but no one did.
Well, I'm sure by the end of the year we're gonna have to start like
I might
disguising
need
ourselves so we
security.
don't have to sign
Yeah.
autographs every day. Like we might, yeah, like we. But anyway, anything else from this game? I mean, this game was it exciting being at the game? Like like you've been to a lot of Yankee
Yeah.
games. Was it like one of the better ones? Like, you first
It
time seeing
was it was a
Soto.
it was a nice game. The thing I'll say, it wasn't like it was packed. Like there was a lot of people there, but it had kind of like the Sunday chill family vibes. Oh God,
Hmm.
like there's one point where like this kid, the dad like lifted the kid up and he's like, "It's his first game, like let's go!" And everyone's chanting like, "Let's go Yankees!" And the kid is like having fun. Like it was a lot of like family vibes there today. But like some of the craziest were out. Like the bleacher creatures are pretty rowdy. I think one person got kicked out, and they're all like, "Whoa," like doing that thing. Like so, it was nice. The thing I'll say about Soto that you don't see on TV, he's constantly hyping up the crowd. Like
That's hype.
he
That's
goes, so
hype.
he,
We
he
need
goes out in the first inning. He does like the like let's go. He points to like the right field line.
that's
He
hype.
points to the right field outfield. He points to the bleachers, and then he points to, like the upper deck, and he just goes like get up, get up. But dude, every inning when he comes out, he points at fans. Like it's like he like claps and like points at fans. And then there during like the middle of like the sixth inning and like the eighth inning, they just had a "Let's Go Soto" chance like randomly in the middle of the inning.
I love that.
And I know, and then Soto turns around and he does like the roll call again. So he goes like this to them, like he gives them like a like this. So that was pretty fun. And I just thought like I just was looking at Judge, and Judge is in center and just looking like they're chanting Soto's name. Like hello, like this is my team. Like they're just randomly chanting his name, and the Dominican flags were out everywhere. And yeah, I mean it was good vibes. It was really good vibes. I kind of was nervous because this game felt close the whole way.
It
It was a
was.
great ball game. Like at one point it was 5-3. A kind of a lot of sloppy play, to be honest. There was one um, ball that Austin Wells just completely whiffed on, which I haven't
Waldo
like
also missed one.
seen, and Waldo missed one as well. So there's two errors, and we got to clean that stuff up. Like Austin Wells, I really liked his defense, but the ball was like 20 feet in the air, and he was under it for the entire time, and he just like whiffed it, and
Yeah.
that ended up turning into bases loaded, two outs. Like that, it was first and second. He dropped the pop fly. The next guy got a base hit, and I'm like, and that was 5-3 at that point. So if Wellesley had, I mean, if I think it was Luke Weaver, or maybe it was Birdie throwing,
He was birdie.
that could have been really really a bad situation. So we got to clean it up there. And
Yeah.
also Wells, side note, needs to get some hits. He
Wells,
looks like
I
he has
have a
good at
note on
bats.
Wells too.
Okay, yeah, you want to go there?
Well, same thing. Like I think, okay, no baseball coach here, but I'm gonna put my baseball coach cap on and say that I feel it looks like his swing is just lagging behind just a little bit. Like he's just a tick late. It feels like his swing is a bit slow right now. In spring training, he was all over pitches everywhere, but right now he had one nice swing to left field. He brought whoever El Clemente back all the way to the left field wall, but I don't know. It doesn't look crisp. It doesn't look sharp, and he's having good at bats. He's seeing a lot of pitches, but yeah, a lot of hits needed.
Yeah. You want to talk about your guy Stanton?
I mean, gee, here's the thing with Stanton, guys. So he came on to the Yankees in 2017, and us Yankee fans should know him the best by now. That this is who he is. He goes through stretches where he looks like he's never swung a baseball bat before, and then he comes back and has a hot streak. Like, how do we not know this by now? Like, guys, like,
Well, it's because he struggled so bad last year that age, when you're that old,
yes, but he
people
was
start
also
putting age
hurt
into
like
it.
two different times last year. And I'm not going to
Right.
argue that he's not an injury prone. Like, he is injury prone, and that is a big issue with him. But at the same time, we know like that if he gets hurt, he takes a while to get back up on his feet and start swinging the bat the way he wants to. And then when he doesn't, yes, it looks terrible. But like we know that, like we've seen this a number of times before, where he goes through stretches like this, and then he can still hit the ball 120 miles per hour. Like we know it's
Well,
unless people thought it's not in there anymore. That's a different story. But then
yeah, that's kind of where I was, but The one good sign, and I don't want to say like, oh yeah, hitting a grand slam, obviously a great sign. What I liked about it was that he hit a 94 fastball in on his hands, like a perfectly inside fastball, painted pitch. Now I made notes for the last two series that we didn't really get to talk about, but the note was Stanton can't hit a fastball. Like Stanton, like seriously, man. Like, okay, if you're gonna swing at the slider away and the curveball away, like, okay, it's frustrating, but dude, when they throw fastballs in the zone, you have to make contact. Like, and we're seeing a lot. Even earlier in this series, one of my notes is Stanton can't hit fastballs. That's like my note in like the game, and actually going back to Arizona. So it was really really nice to see Stanton like turn on a like a mid like a high, sorry, not high, a mid-range fastball. Like that's a really good sign. And yeah, I mean, the thing I think that people are worried about is when you have injury prone plus old age plus a terrible last 300 games. That's kind of the formula for
First of all, not 300 because in 2022 he won
Okay,
the All-Star Game
exaggeration.
MVP. And then it was literally
Okay,
just
winning.
last year.
Okay, stop. Winning the All-Star Game MVP has nothing to do with the actual season. So
2022 first half Giancarlo Stanton was an
yeah, okay.
All-Star.
First,
And
second half, 22 through 23 is a long stretch to
how
not be
many
good.
he's had like 3 injuries in that frame. Like if
Yeah,
we
I'm just saying
we
it's a
talk
bad
about
combo.
Stanton,
Like,
no, I know he was terrible for those year and a half, but like the energy people have for Stanton is I don't like he's been such a great Yankee. He's the injury thing is the only thing with him. Like if you
that's
look at
big.
Verdugo's at bats, like where is like Austin Wells, Trevino, like there's and then Judge, like his Stanton coming into this game had better numbers than Judge, and Judge is like
Okay,
scot
well,
free.
there's a
Like
reason why people
where's
aren't upset with Judge. Stop. Don't do that. You know why
right, but
people
like people
aren't
aren't like
Judge.
talking about oh he's not hitting this, he's not hitting that. Like Judge has
Yeah,
looked
because
pretty terrible on
dude,
changeups this year.
when you hit 62 home runs in a season and you're like MVP candidate every single year, you have an insurance plan. You can be bad for a little bit. That's why. That's why there's a difference. When you're new to the
Verdugo,
team, like Alex, when you're new to the team and you're a new shiny toy, they're not going to instantly boo. They didn't instantly boo Joey Gallo. They gave him a pretty big leash till halfway through the year and they started booing him. Right? You're not going to
what?
boo a new toy like that.
Okay, but then shouldn't Stanton have the same leash? Like he's been super good for us every playoffs.
Yes, but in recent memory, a
That's
season
my
and a
problem.
half.
That's my
But
problem.
that's what
Like
it is. That's what
that's
it
too
that's fandom. Like what are you talking? That's
but it's
fandom.
not okay.
It's not fair. Okay, it's
Oh,
not fair, but that's
no.
fandom.
Here's the thing. It's not a week into the season and we've turned because when we came into this spring training, people weren't didn't have the same energy for Stanton. They could have had the same thing going, a year and a half like he's been terrible. But no, this was
Because
he's having a
he
resurgence
didn't
year.
give
He's
us
having
anything.
for a
He
week.
was
This is baseball.
no no all of spring training. He got one hit in spring training. Ken, he got
But they
like
were
one or
still
two
like, "Oh,
hits.
this is bounce back Stan. What he's back." Blah blah blah. Like,
That was
slim
you.
down Stan.
That was you.
That was me throughout, bro. I don't like. We've seen this
That's
before. Like, I don't understand. Like, it was probably like 2022 too. Like, oh, he's bad again. Like, he's done. Like, platoon, whatever. Like, I
I mean,
don't. I feel like people are so
also, we don't know he's good.
jumpy.
He's played. He's had like two
We
or three
don't.
good games. Like
We
so,
don't.
it's
And
also reactionary of you to say this.
this is what
Like
kind of
the same
why
way, it's reactionary of them to say he's bad. Same
this is
thing.
not reactionary because this is my energy every single time of year with Stan. Like I don't lose confidence. I know who he is. He's like a 230, 240 hitter that hits like 30 home runs a year. Like we're gonna look at the end of the year and he'll have like 35 home runs, 230 batting average, and that's kind of what
I
we
don't
signed
think
up
you had
for.
35 in the preseason
30 to
episode. I don't
35. Sure, if he ends up with
30 to
29,
35.
like it depends on injury. Like if
Oh,
he
stop,
plays,
stop.
I mean, it depends on how many games he plays. Like plate appearance per home run. Like we know what type of hitter he is. It's not a
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's Yeah, I had my notes. Stanton goes the other way. Perfect Yankee Stadium swing. Game two, actually game one. Let's talk a little bit about Volpe. I think Volpe looks great on both sides of the ball. I got to give credit where credit is due. He's looked fantastic. I really did not think he would have a good offensive year, but we're still a week and a half into the season, so I like the start. I like the start we're having, and let's continue. Obviously he's not going to hit like 400 for the entire year, but like let's stay above 250 for Volpe. That's what I want to see. Let's stay above 250. Let's play good defense. He had a great play today.
Oh yeah.
And he's having some really great at bats, and he's been consistently doing it for a week now. He has real confidence. He has real confidence, which is great.
AL leader in WAR, by the way.
Okay, we're a week into the season, so
Thank you. Okay. By the way, I did want to ask you before the season. I'm not gonna say you were saying he's gonna have a terrible year, but like you weren't as high as people were.
I just said
People.
that. I just did
No,
my
I know.
speech.
So
This
here's
is a
my
question about
question.
my speech I just gave.
This is my question. Do you have a different opinion on Volpe now, or do you need to see more?
I think I just said. Did I not just explain it? I
You said
think
you liked
I,
his
I
confidence and you like what you see, but like on
no,
that,
I
like
said
as a
let's
season,
continue it. I like what I see right now. Let's continue. Let's stay above 250 batting average. Let's play good defense, and let's I like it's promising,
has
but
the
I'm not
ceiling
going.
moved for what his season could be this year?
I mean, I thought he was going to have a bad year. I think that he changed his swing, and I think he's showing early success. So all I'm going to say is let's keep it up. But like
Like, did
I
you have him
let's
hitting 240? Now you have him hitting 270. Like, has that moved at all, or the same
no,
thing?
I'm not going to talk about numbers. I like his approach better than his approach last year. He's laying off pitches, which he would swing at actually everything. And I get it. You're a young player in Yankee Stadium, team you grew up watching. You're going to be nervous, but um, yeah, let's keep going. Like I need to
I
see more. Like I'm not gonna say, oh, he's an MVP after 1 week. Like he looks great, he's hot, but you know,
I
let's
think
relax with it a little bit.
I think he
But
figured
I'm
out that
happy.
he can just with two strikes just put his bat on the ball and line singles to right. I don't think he knew he had that. Like, it's a
Well, that was
completely different
his
approach.
yeah, that was his whole scouting report. In the minors was that he was like a, s- a- an average and no like a guy who hits for average and who also had some tremendous power like when you make mistakes. And that's what we want to see if he can be that leadoff hitter potentially. That's what we all want. So yeah, and today he stole two bases. He got on first with a single to
Havoc.
right field, and then he stole second, and stole third, and that was a big inning for us. Also, I want to say Cabrera is still good. Like Cabrera remains hot. And one thing I don't understand, he's now batting from the right side. I texted you this mid game. Said, why is
It's
Cabrera batting righty? I don't
it's out there.
understand. But I don't understand. I thought he was batting
So,
lefty this year, and then he
no,
must
no,
have
no.
adjusted, or I don't know.
So what Boone's been saying is that before every series, they look at the pitchers on the other team, and they circle lefties who he's gonna hit righty against. And everyone on Twitter and
So
everyone
weird.
like they've been trying to figure out what that is. Like, is it like John Boy's been saying he's like dead set on saying that if a guy throws a sinker, he's gonna hit from the right side. But does Tim Mesa have a sinker? I don't know. I didn't think so, but
I was
he had a
shocked that he
pretty
got a
good
hit.
swing with the right.
That's
Did he
what I'm
get a
saying.
hit,
He had a
or was it caught
yeah,
down the right field line?
no, he got a hit. I'm
He
pretty
also
sure he got a hit.
damn.
But
So how do you keep that swing alive? I don't know, bro. When
yeah,
DJ comes back, my proposal is that they platoon at third, lefty on the mound, DJ hits, righty on the mound, Waldo hits.
yeah, I like
You like
that.
that?
Um,
Like he made
I,
some
I think
insane defensive plays too. I think it was game one where he did like the Gio Urshela falling into the foul territory.
hey, he
Valuable
looks
player.
comfortable and confident. That does a lot. Comfortability and confidence is literally all baseball is. Like
He also like
yeah,
found that like just poke it into left field swing too. He's done that a couple times.
yeah. And also I want to make a note on Verdugo. It seems like the scouting report on Verdugo is attack him with high fastballs. He has such a like an uppercut golf swing type. It's one thing I've noticed. They're attacking him with high fastballs. They're going right after him, and he's under them every single time. I what I want him to do in the next series is just get on top of that pitch, slap it the other way, pull it, or go into center. He's doing the home run swing every single time on those high pitches. Obviously, in wherever we played, Arizona, he got one of those, but for the majority, he's missing like fastballs right there, just like up in the zone. So I think he needs to tone down the swing a little bit. But
Yeah, Doogie man, he needs a big moment in the Yankee Stadium. He'd feed off of
yeah,
that. Yeah, but we're facing three
um,
lefties in a row against Miami, so Maybe,
Tough.
but you know what's like he does have a golfy like loopy swing, but he's an average guy. He's hit like 300 in the past. I feel like it's in there. Maybe he changes his swing when it's too. I feel like I haven't seen him enough to know what kind of hitter he fully is. Because right now, if you didn't tell me anything, no stats, just looks like a power like trying to hit power guy. But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to go pitching? Want to talk a little bit about Mr. Stroman? How
Yeah,
that first start was coming out, right?
whew, he might be the real deal. He like is really. I think when we signed him, we both said like, there's no in between with this guy. It's either like absolute heaven or absolute hell, and I think we're leaning towards heaven right now, and everything is turning out great. It's
Two
just all
starts. Two
falling.
starts.
It's 2 starts, but it's all like falling into place. Like he's buying himself more leash, and it's nice. The fans are loving him. He loves the fans. He loves New York. His family's in attendance. Like everything's great. Like I don't know, a little scary how great this is.
Yeah. He has great movement on his pitches. I mean, he really is a pitcher's pitcher. He's not trying to overpower you. I just love his style of pitching for Yankee Stadium. Everything low, change ups like in sliders low, change ups low. I'm
Has
sorry.
Isaac Bunny enter the chat? Um,
Not no,
I
not
could
not that.
continue
Wait.
that. Like he's like a crisscross. Like it's called the scissor action. You go sinker in, you'll cut her away. I've never seen someone locate the sinker away to righties, outside the zone, looping into the zone like that. He has that
Yeah,
on command, and then he has
right.
that slurve coming off of that. Like he must be a miserable at bat. Like it's so fun
Yeah,
to watch.
and like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted with my my
Oh,
the
did I
Eclipse
get mine?
classes for.
I just got mine too.
Should we do the rest of the app on the Eclipse classes?
Hold on.
Oh boy. I think we should look at the Eclipse.
I think we should look at the eclipse. Our fans are.
Oh, I can't see anything. Are you supposed to see something out of these? Wait, are you supposed to be able to see?
Bro, these are black. Do I have to take something off?
Yeah, wait, these are black.
I can't see shit.
I can't see anything.
Is this supposed to be
Yeah,
like this?
I don't know.
Can anyone in the
I
chat with any 2,000 of you guys, do you guys know if this is supposed to be black? What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Stroman, I think he's gonna be great in the stadium. Fly ball pitchers in Yankee Stadium for obvious reasons don't do well. He keeps it on the ground, and like you said, the way he locates the sinker to righties is actually crazy. Like he's just there on the outside corner every single time. Like, what do you do? Like it's
That's why I
90 miles an
imagine
hour,
watching
and
Greg
it
Maddux pitch.
okay. All
I'm
right,
serious.
that's kind of a
Like,
crazy comp, but
who else had that sinker on command like that? Or two seam?
yeah. And I love how he comes out hyping up the crowd. Like you can tell it means so much to him. So that's just like a crazy moment.
You know,
You know
after
what? You
that
know what I
game,
noticed?
okay,
The
yeah, go
Yankees
ahead.
pitching staff didn't walk with Luis Heel to how they do
They
that
didn't walk
thing.
behind him?
Nope.
What, are they sending us a message?
Maybe I left before.
Isaac,
I said
you
hi to
cannot
Tanner
accuse.
Swanson.
Oh, good. Tanner's your boy. Tanner's like
Dude,
actually your boy now.
dude, how many people a year do you think say hi Tanner to him?
Hi, Tanner. You should have made the
I
joke
was like,
again.
no. I was just like,
Good
good morning,
morning.
Tanner. Yeah, and he's like, hey, what's up? No, he didn't say
Yeah.
that. He just waved. He went, hey.
You did not say hey. What's
But you know who? I think I was sitting
in
next
your
to
head?
Austin Wells' brother.
Stop. We always do this. I sat next to
No,
Burrito's brother.
because dude. Austin Wells, he
Why?
like
Why do you say
put the
this?
mask on. He went up to like the thing, went like this, like waved. He's like, yo, like he's like, hey, what's up, man? And then he went
Sounds
back.
like
Oh,
it
like
sounds like you met
and
Austin
the
Wells'
guy,
boyfriend.
no. And then the guy had like Prada glasses on, like he was like all like did up. Like I was like, this looks
You
like
think Austin
someone.
Wells is from a family like that?
I don't know.
Prada
I don't
glasses for
know.
Austin Wells. You
It
should have
looked
asked
like
him. You should have been like, "Hey, like, are you related
dude,
in
he was
any
like
way?"
super. He was like locked in on like watching Austin Wells. So I was like, he must either it's his friend or
Damn,
like
you should have
something
asked
like
him.
that. Maybe it's his agent. I don't know.
Was he
He's
older? Was
he's
he younger?
he was young. He was young. He looked young.
I'm gonna look this up.
Austin Wells' brother.
I wonder if he has a brother. Oh, Carson Wells? Did you
Let me
meet
see.
Carson Wells?
Let me see.
Here, I'm gonna share screen. One sec. Share. Oh wait, I can't. Wait, I could. Share screen.
You better hide all the porn.
Do you see this?
Dude, that might be him. I gotta see a
That's
better
us.
picture. It, yeah, low key, low
Is
key,
there a
that was
chance?
him.
This is
Yeah,
this is Carson Wells.
yeah, and he looked kind of short too. What's his height listed at?
USC. He plays baseball at USC. Height 6'1".
Wait, click on him.
I can't click on him.
Wait, but if he was playing baseball though, like
Well, do
wouldn't
we
he
know
be
if he plays
USC?
now?
Wait, click on.
We don't know if he plays now. I can't. Wait, let's see if he still plays.
I don't know if that's him. That doesn't look like him. Are we sure that's his brother? That
Yeah,
looks nothing like
Carson
the other
Wells.
guy.
Well, people. Uh, mm, who is this? No, that's not Carson.
It's a deep dive. I like it. Oh,
I
Loki,
don't
that
know.
looks like him. That one in the
No,
middle.
this one. This is Austin
In the
Wells.
middle. In the middle.
This is Austin Wells. This is
No, no,
Carson
no, no,
Wells.
no. On the right hand side. Ah, yeah, whatever.
This is Carlos Rodon.
I don't
Anyway,
know. Maybe it was a friend. Maybe it was a friend.
well, where was he sitting?
No, like right where the pitcher. I don't know where he was sitting, but he was watching like Austin
Oh,
Wells
the
and Luis
bullpen.
Hill warm up. Yeah, he was like standing right there. Anything? Game one, really an offensive dud. That was our first like kind of dud of the year. Everything felt dead. That was like every single game last year, but I don't know, not much there.
Clarky.
And then game two, Clarkey. It was game two. Clarkey looked good. Got out of trouble in the first. The cutter sinker combo is nice. Like Clarkey will be a solid 3 in this league. Like he's solid. I don't think he's overpowering really. I don't really want him throwing too many games in the playoffs, but like he's a solid option, and I
I
like
feel like
Clark Schmidt. He's not gonna blow out his arm, I think, and I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, like I just like Clarky, man. I think he's good. I don't think this Yankees rotation is as bad as it seems. Now, what I will say, Nestor Cortez Jr., man, I am so worried about him. He worries the fuck out of me. Um, bad starts. He never really looks like he kind of looks like some of the guys that the Yankees are teeing off of. Like he looks like the guy who played the Yankees today. Like just like never beating them on anything. The one point I want to make about Nestor, what happened to all the funky stuff? When Nestor was good, he did all the funky stuff. He changed his arm angle, changed up his timing. Now you watch Nestor pitch, it's the same delivery every time. That was what made you good and funky and fun to watch. So I just don't understand why you're going away from that. Did Matt Blake tell you to stop? Did he say that like analytically wasn't like good? I don't think so. I think Nestor needs to go back to the switching up the arm angle, switching up the timing, something, because he's pitching just like a normal pitcher, and he's not good that way. That's my one thing. I don't think he's good normally pitching. Switch it up. Switch up your timing. Arm
Yeah,
angle. Do something.
I laughed only because yesterday me and Ollie did the top 10 starting pitchers thing, and at the beginning of the episode, Ollie asked me, what do you think about Nestor Cortez's start to the season?" And I said exactly this. I said, if Isaac was with us on the show right now, he would not have the same tone. He would probably be coming down hard on him. But I see one thing. My one thing that I saw is that in the first innings, he's been absolute trash. The 2 first innings he's pitched, I think he has like a 13 ERA or something, giving up like 8 runs. Since then, he like finally settles in second through whatever innings he pitches to. He has like a 1 ERA. He's given up like 1 run in like 8, 9 innings. So I don't know what it is. But do what you
Doesn't
do
look
from the
good.
second inning on. Feels like JMO. Like JMO a few years ago couldn't get anybody out in the first inning and then had like a pretty good ERA later on. So, and then I was gonna say one thing on Clark Schmidt. Clark Schmidt is starting to become a righty Jordan Montgomery. And that's all.
I like that.
Feels that way. When Jordy was with the Yankees and he was like, gaining his foot
Consistent.
and yeah, like he was starting to remind me of that. So that's good. Coming
I
up,
like that.
Marlins, 3 lefties in a row against the 1-9 team. I'm glad they got the win out of the way, so the Yankees aren't on the clock for giving the Marlins their first win of the season. We got Rodon's back in. Who else is pitching? Rodon, Stroman. Is it back to Stroman? Feels like we're missing something. Oh no,
Nestor.
Nestor.
We just talked about him.
Rodon, Nestor, Stroman, probably right.
No, Nestor Rodon.
Nestor, Rodon, Stroman. Okay.
Wait, wait. Knicks
Yeah,
just
yeah,
beat
you're
the
right. It
Bucks.
is Nestor tomorrow.
Knicks just beat the Bucks
The
by
Bucks
20
suck.
points.
The Bucks suck.
Lizardo, that's gonna be a
Such a
tough matchup.
fake. Nah, I don't know.
What? Why
Yankees
do
can
they have
figure it
Jahmai Jones? Huh? I see a lineup prediction that Jahmai Jones. Is something wrong with someone?
out. What are you looking at?
Oh, is this depth chart? Wait, what?
Something wrong with someone? No, no, no.
Why is Jahmai Jones in the predicted lineup tomorrow?
That's not a predicted lineup, bro. You're just looking at the roster.
No. Oh, it says matchup. There's 10 people in this, or 11. What?
Definitely not looking at lineup predictions.
No, no, no. I lied. Tim Anderson sucks. Let's get a sweep.
We didn't see
Let's.
Grisham once in the Bronx yet.
No, dude. Like, why? He's a bench player.
Bench player can get a couple at bats in a series. No?
I know, but Trevor Richards was
Bullpen's-
the only righty.
Fuck
Trevor
the
Richards was
bullpen,
the
dude.
only righty, and he had the lane of Soto Judge. So why? You know, all
yeah,
the
we
Blue Jays
completely-
threw the lefties.
We completely didn't talk about the bullpen, but I'm just gonna say that it's starting to worry me. Loizaga injury, annoying. We need Canely back.
Annoying.
Birdie and those guys need to start throwing strikes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they've identified the guys who the pitches they like to see, like sinker slider combo, high velo, but like those guys don't know how to throw strikes.
Hamilton is the only one I trust.
Hamilton
Clay
gave like
Holmes.
4 runs yesterday.
Clay Holmes is not a closer. He's a showman. He likes making it interesting. He's not a closer. He's a showman. My prediction is that Hamilton will be the closer by the end of the year.
My
said
prediction was Jonathan Loizaga was going to be the closer at the end of the year.
Wrong. Wrong. You're wrong.
My new prediction: Tommy Canely will be the closer by the end of the year.
No chance.
Oh, new prediction: Scott Efros will be the closer by the end of the year.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Hammy. I think Hammy's the guy.
Are we going to trade for someone? That's
We
exciting.
better. We have to. We have to. We have to. We need pitching. This
Wait,
is a great
who's-
team. We need pitching.
Who's the Adam Ottavino's at that? No, who's the guy where Trevino. Lou Trevino. Yeah. Is he going to be the closer by the end of the year? I feel like they're better than
Hopefully.
he's better than anyone we have right now. This is bad.
Yeah.
Damn, the Yankees suck. Fuck.
Fun team, though. I look
Shit.
forward to it every day.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
It's so nice. This is the only thing I like in life. Coming home, watching the Yankees, going to sleep, doing it all over again. It's amazing.
All right. Do you want to close her out?
Yeah. Wow. No, I don't. Not after that voice crack. Please go.
I think you deserve a second chance. Everyone deserves a second chance in life.
Thanks for listening, guys. Check out the Instagram. We got to 5K.
Yay!
Follow for more content, and
Oh,
we'll
thanks for the
see
$10
you
dono. 5K, congrats. 5K Bleacher Boys meet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Peace.